रामचंद्र की जय, उमापति महादेव की जय, पवन सुत हनुमान की जय, उड़ैसा जगन्नाथ की जय, बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय, बोले श्री गुरु महाराज की जय, सत्य सनातन धर्म की। आसन लीजिए, बी सीटेड डिवोटीज। प्रेम से बोले श्री सीताराम चंद्र की जय। We are about to commence this evening discourse, devotees, with invocation prayer. But first of all, a little incident to prepare us to make this evening even more meaningful. a Guruji called two of his followers, gave them 1 grain of chana each, and told them to return after 1 year and report to him what became of that 1 grain of chana he gave them. They took it, they left. The year came, they returned. Guruji asked one, where the grain of chana, what did you do with it? He said, Guruji, I have it with me. He said, well, show it to me. It was in a piece of foil that he had put in a bottle in his kitchen at home. When he opened the foil, it was only dust. So that grain of chana served no purpose. He asked the other one, where's the grain of chana I gave you? He said, Guruji, please follow me. I would like you to take you to my home, and I will show you what became of that 1 grain of chana. They went, and he had a stockroom. When he opened the door, not one, but thousands of grains of chana came rushing out. Guruji, that 1 grain of chana gave me this many. The Guruji smiled. Devotees, what is the chana? Who are the followers? I guess you can draw to the conclusion. Here we see the importance of using discretion, the importance of following an instruction of Guruji and putting your own interpretation to it and adding to it. The other one followed the letter of the law. Guruji said I should keep it. I'm going to keep it. And at the end of the year, I'm going to bring it for him. And when he brought it, it's dust. What was the purpose of that? So devotees, you all intelligent people. Bidhata ne gyan deta hai. God has blessed us with the powers of analysis, the faculty of thought, to reason, to analyze, to rationalize. And so I ask you to do so, not only today, not only here, but wherever you go. If we do so, we shall make life make sense. So now focus upon the comely form of Maryada Purushottam Bhagwan Sri Ram. Remember the bow, the arrow, and the quiver. The bow is a bow of discrimination. The arrows are the spiritual practices. And the quiver, nirmal man, a pure heart. Sri Ram is saying to you and I, if we are to achieve him, spiritual perfection, then whatever we do in the field of spirituality, whether it's praying, fasting, meditation, glorification, jap, havan, lighting a diya, offering jal, bowing, it must be done based upon the scriptural injunction, the teaching of the scriptures. It must come from a pure heart. And just as when the arrow is released from the bow with careful aim, it hits the target, so too your prayer will be answered. And isn't that what we want? That our prayer should be successful? Well, now it is in your hands. Let us commence. Hey Ram, Shri Ram, Jai Shri Sita Ram. Om Ganganapataye Namah. Om Shri Guru Charan Kamal Bhyo Namah. Om Ai Maha Saraswatye Namah. Om Bam Devaya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yonah Prachodayat. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Chandikaya. Om Shri Sita Ram Chandraya Namah. Om Radha Krishna Govindaya Namah. Om Pavanaya Pavan Putraya Hring Hring Shri Hanumantaya Namah. Om Pad Brahm Parampita Parameshwaraya Namastute. Hey Ram, Hey Prabhu, मेरी बिनती सुनिए. श्री रामचंद्र कृपालु भजो मन हरन भव कंज लोचन कंज मुख कर कंज पर कंजारुणम कंडार्पयगणितयमित छबिनौ नील नीरज सुंदरम पटपीत मानहुतरित रुचि सुचि नौमि जनक सुतावरम भजो दीन बंधु दिनेश दानौ दैत्य वंश निकंदनम रघुनंदयानंद कंद कौशल चंद्र दशरथ नंदनम सिर मुकुट कुंडल तिलक चारु उदार यंग विभूषणम आजानु भुज शर चाप धर संग्राम जित खर दूषणम एते वरते तुलसी दास शंकर शेष मुनि मनरंजनम मम हृदय कंज निवास कुरु काम मादे खल दल गंजनम श्री राम श्री राम श्री राम हे राम। ओम आपदां पहर्तारं दातारं सर्वसंपदां लोकाभिरामं श्रीरामं भूयो भूयो नमाम्यहम्। रामाय रामभद्राय रामचंद्राय वेधसे रघुनाथाय नाथाय सीताय पतये नमः। ओम श्री सीतारामचंद्र की बोले, श्री सीतारामचंद्र की। Devotees, after those moments of silent prayer and meditation, we go on to glorification. We glorify Bhagwan Sri Ram, and I will use a simple kirtanam so we can all join. Remember, it is said, Rama Nama Mani Deepa Dharu, Jiha De Haridwar, Tulsi Bhitar Bahiro, Jo Chahas Unjiyar. The name Ram is like a precious jewel lamp. If a lamp is placed on the doorway of a home, it gives light inside and outside. So too, when we place the name Ram on the doorway of the body, which is the mouth, we chant it, then we bring internal illumination and external reflection. We want to be happy inside, and on the outside, there must be that sense of happiness also. So very simple, join with us. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare
कामिहि नारि प्यार जिमि लोभहि प्रिय जिमि दाम तिमिर घुबीर निरंतर प्रिय लागहु मोहि राम। मौसम दीनन दीन हित तुम समान रघुबीर। अस विचारि रघुवंश मनि अस विचारि रघुवंश मनि हरहु विषंभव पीर। अस विचारे रघुवंश मनि ओ अस विचारे रघुवंश मनि हरहु विषंभव पीर। तो हरे राम 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 हरे हरे।
हरे राम 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 हरे हरे।
हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे।
हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे।
ओ कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे।
कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे।
ओ राम राम हरे हरे।
राम राम हरे हरे।
राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे। राम राम
हरे हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे।
ओ राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे।
राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे।
राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे। राम राम
हरे हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे।
बोलो राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे। राम राम
हरे हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे।
राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे।
राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे।
जय जय राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे।
राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे।
राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे। राम राम
हरे हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे।
बोलो राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे। राम राम
हरे हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे।
राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे।
राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे।
जय जय राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे। राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे। राम राम
हरे हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे।
बोलो श्री सीताराम 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 जय सीताराम। बोलो श्री
सीताराम 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 जय सीताराम।
बोलो श्री राधे श्याम राधे श्याम राधे श्याम जय राधे श्याम। बोलो श्री
राधे श्याम राधे श्याम राधे श्याम जय राधे श्याम।
शंकर शिवा बोलो शंकर शिवाय।
शंकर शिवाय
ओम शंकर शिवा जय जय शंकर शिवा।
शंकर शिवाय शंकर शिवाय।
तो शंभो महादेव शंकर शिवाय।
शंभो महादेव शंकर शिवाय।
जय शंभो महादेव शंकर शिवाय।
शंभो महादेव शंकर शिवाय।
शंकर गुरु बोलो शंकर गुरु जय शंकर गुरु। हे शंकर गुरु ओम शंकर गुरु नागाभूषण शंकर गुरु।
नागाभूषण शंकर गुरु।
जय जय नागाभूषण शंकर गुरु।
नागाभूषण शंकर गुरु।
शंकर शिवा शिवाय शंकर शिवाय
शंकर शिवाय शंकर शिवाय
ओम शंकर शिवाय जय शंकर शिवाय
शंकर शिवाय शंकर शिवाय
शंभो महादेव शंकर शिवाय
शंभो महादेव शंकर शिवाय
नागा भूषण शंकर गुरु नागा
भूषण शंकर गुरु
ओम नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय। प्रेम से बोले इस रोमापति महादेव की। रामायण कथा लंका कांड, मंदोदरी और रावण का संवाद। रामायण कथा continues. Tulsidas writes, he says, करेंगे पति ही भवन निज आनी, बोले परम मनोहर बानी, चरण नाई शिर अंचल वचन पिय परिहरि को पाय। जय राम श्री राम जय राम श्री राम जय जय राम श्री राम जय राम जय 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 राम श्री राम जय जय राम श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम राम जय जय राम। फिर अपने व्याकुलता समझकर हंसा और भय भूलकर घर को चला। मंदोदरी ने सुना कि रामचंद्र जी खेल ही में समूह का पुल बनाकर लंका में आ गए हैं। तब हाथ जोड़ पकड़कर पति को राजमहल में ले गई और अत्यंत मधुर वाणी से बोली। उसके चरण में सिर नवाकर और अंचल फैलाकर कहा कि हे प्रियतम, क्रोध त्याग और मेरे वचन सुनिए। हे पतिदेव, क्या बोले? नाथ ये बैर की जेता ही सो, भुज बल जीत राम, भुज बल जीत सकिय जाहि सो। जय राम श्री Shri Ram Jaya तुम ही रघुपति अंतर कैसा राम अंतर कैसा तुम ही रघुपति अंतर कैसा खलोख दो राम खलोख दो दिवाकर जैसा दिवाकर जैसा जय राम श्री राम ओ जय राम श्री राम जय जय राम जय जय राम जय जय राम हे मेरे राम बोलो राम राजा राम सीता राम जय राम श्री राम जय राम श्री राम जय जय राम जय जय राम जय जय राम जय राम श्री राम जय राम श्री राम जय जय राम जय जय राम जय हे नाथ मंदोदरी बोले उसी से बैर करना उचित है जिसकी भुज बल में जीत सकी तुम और श्री राम में अवश्य ही इतना अंतर होता है जितना जुगनू और सूर्यनारायण में होता है। सो हे पतिदेव मेरी वचन सुनिए। सौंप हो जानकी नाई कमल पर माय नाई कमल पर नाथ सुत कह राज देई बना जाए भजहूँ रघुनाथ सियापति रामचंद्र जी की जय शरणम। हे नाथ श्री रामचंद्र जी के कमल रूपी चरणों में सिर नवाकर सीता माता को सौंप दो और पुत्र को राज देकर वन में जाकर और श्री रामचंद्र जी का भजन करो पतिदेव राम भजन करो। Devotees, the word has spread throughout Lanka. The ocean has been breached, the army has crossed, and in their words the enemies at the doorstep. They saw God as an enemy. And so Ravan was unhappy. The demons were not happy to hear this. But devotees, he laughed it off. And Mandodari saw what was going on. And this is one thing, if somebody knows us well, we can't fool them. We may try, but we'll fail. And this is the wife of Ravan, Mandodari. If anybody should know him, it's his wife. And if a wife doesn't know her husband, well, something is really wrong. And vice versa, those are talking one side. It goes both ways, both ways. So she saw he was smiling outside. There's a nice saying in Trinidad, a smiling outside but grinding inside. Meaning, I'm laughing, it's a cover-up, but I'm hurting inside. I'm not comfortable. So, seeing this situation, as any loving, caring wife, she decided to intervene. How did she do it? He was among his ministers. He was sitting on the throne. The people were there. So she simply made a request that, my Lord, I would like to meet you in private. And those words are so simple yet so powerful. To insult someone in public, to behave in a certain way in public, it creates the situation, it makes it worse. We have to use tact, diplomacy. We have to know how to get through to someone, how to say, what to say, when to say it, and so on, devotees. So, she held him by his hands, took him inside the inner apartments, put him to sit down. I hope all your wives listening, and the husband too. How to communicate with each other. Because, besides trust is a must in a relationship. Trust is a must. If I don't trust you and you don't trust me, we can't live together. Communication is vital. Communication before confrontation. We have to know how to agree to disagree without being disagreeable. There'll be differences of opinion from time to time. There's no doubt about it. But neither side should manipulate nor dominate the other side, nor take advantage, but both in a spirit of compromise, come to an amicable solution that you can live that discussion. You can leave it feeling you were not cheated or taken advantage of. And if we're able to do this, relationships will flourish, marriages will last. Manduda is showing us these things, devotees. So she brought him inside and put him to sit down. And their devotees, she took the edge of her orni. This was a practice long ago. I saw my nanny do this when she was speaking to my father. When my father died, and her sons were not doing panita yet, Olivia and him. And she placed the orni on her feet and said, she used to call him Babu. Babu, these children have no father now. You look after them, make them Pundits. And so devotees, this is what they would do long ago. So she held the edge of the orni. She placed it on the feet of Ravan, a sign of humility, of pleading, wishing to communicate, to talk things out in a friendly way. And then, Atyan Madhurvani, that wife who speaks softly and sweetly to the husband. And again I say vice versa. Don't say a one-sided, please, for God's sake. It's both sides. We have to do it both ways. But here we're speaking in the case of Mandodari in relation to Ravan. So, because she wants to get through to him, she wants to solve a situation, a problem. She knew he was in distress, and he didn't know how to handle it. And that's another thing. Many of us are in distress and devotee. We don't know how to handle it properly to come to the right conclusion. And so we do different things, outrageous and otherwise. With the edge of the orni upon the feet of Ravan, Madhur Vani. And not simple Madhur, Atyant Madhur, extremely soft and tender and sweet words. And there's nothing more meaningful and better than hear a mother or daughter speaking like this. Oh yes, there comes a time when you have to speak in another way. Because many a time people say, our women are like Sita, quiet and soft and soft-spoken. Yes, that has its time and place. But they can also be Kali. Powerful when the need arises. And we need to bear that in mind. If they say, okay, how you could be dancing slow and the music playing fast. You have to know what the appropriate language and appropriate gestures and appropriate words to use in each situation. This is our dharma. So devotees, and with her head bent, she said, Hey Priyatam. Hey Priyatam, oh my beloved. So he had a nice word for the wives to learn when you're talking to the husband. Now be careful and say Pritam and somebody, the neighbor named Pritam or somebody, You get Bilnan Dhamka. So you have to know what you're saying. Hey Priyatam, oh my dear beloved. You know those sweet, sweet words? H-U-N-E-Y and S-U-G-A-R and thing I can't say, but you know it. Krotyag. Cast out anger. Be calm. And mere vachan suniye patidev. Please listen to me. Hear me out. But not with an angry mind. Please be calm. And devotees, it is only when we are calm and composed then we can be in charge of a situation. We can be in charge of a conversation. When we blow our top, we lose it. We'll say things we'll regret. We'll do things we'll regret. That's why they always say, be calm. We all have to practice it. I'm saying we, that means me too. All of us have to practice it. And there's a beautiful saying from Students' Companion. Remember those days in primary school? Be calm as a mill pond and cool as cucumber. Wow. Oh, Nath Hill, oh my Lord. This enmity you have created with Sri Ram will not make anybody happy. My Lord, you know who you are? You're like a jugnu. You're like a candle fly. And Sri Ram like the sun. What kind of light can the candle fly give in comparison to the light of the sun? In other words, you're not a match, it's a mismatch. Therefore, stop this. Don't do it this way, my Lord. My suggestion to you, he had destroyed many demonic forces before, Kardushan, Bali, and all those others. Take Sita, return her to Sri Ram, ask for forgiveness. He is a forgiving Bhagwan. Hey, Dina Bandhu Bhagwan. He'll forgive you and give your kingdom to your sons. And let both of us, my Patidev, remember the day of the marriage when there was so much joy and happiness. And this was part of the vows that having done our part for our children and done all the householder work and so on, having lived the householder life, then the time will come for renunciation, not of duties and responsibilities, but rather to focus more upon the Lord, Sannyas Ashram. Look at our age now. We have achieved everything. We have everything. There's nothing more we need. Let us now go and spend our lives serving humanity, performing seva. Let us spend our lives in doing devotion. In every society, we have the lost, and the least. Help those people who need the help, and so add more value to our lives, that whenever we are reborn, we shall reborn greater qualities in a better home, and what have you. This is what life is all about, devotees. And not only that, she went a little further, and she said, my husband, I had a dream. We all dream, eh? Anybody say they don't dream, they're telling a lie. They have a bad memory. We all dream, all of us. It is said, 50,000 dreams. Go and read on dream, you will see. And Ramayana has many instances of dreams, but we can't go into that now. And when I'm finished, they'll come and say, Baba, I dream monkey, I dream snake, I dream crapper, what I mean. I wouldn't have time for that. There are people who do that, you know. That's why I don't like to talk much about dreams in a year or wherever. You have your guru ever, Baba, go and ask them. They will tell you what it is. So here is the dream of Mandodari. She explained to Ravan. What is it? Gadalanka, ho Gadalanka, Mahiyai Yasavari, Shri Raja Ram ki. Gadalanka, ho Gadalanka, Gadalanka, Mahiyai Yasavari, Shri Raja Ram ki. मंदोदरी सपनो भयो सुन पिय रावण कंठ घूमत देखा बांदरा थारी डूबत देखी लंक मेघनाद सा पुत्र हमारा कुंभकर्ण बल भाई आरेती में डेरा कर दिया पल में पाल बंधाई हो गद लंका माही आई सवारी श्री राजा राम की गद लंका हो गद लंका हनुमान से पायक जिनके लक्ष्मण से बल भाई जलती गगन में कूद पड़ेगा कोटि नैन ही खाई तुलसीदास भजो भगवाना रघुबर करी चढ़ाई अरेति में डेरा कर दिया पल में पाल बंधाई हो गद लंका माही आई सवारी श्री राजा राम की गद लंका हो गद लंका माही आई सवारी राजा राम की राजा राम की राजा राम की राजा राम की श्री राजा राम की श्री राजा राम की गद लंका हो गद लंका हे गद लंका माही आई सवारी श्री राजा राम. She explained, in this dream, a powerful looking monkey came with others and they caused destruction and damage. Lanka was burnt and so much more happened, my dear. I don't want to become a widow and I don't want my children to become orphans and I don't want the kingdom to be without a leader. But if you continue in this way, then all of this will come to pass. So at least have a heart. Think of me. Think of the children. Think of the kingdom. We all love you. We serve you. We have lived with you. We understand you. We are speaking with you, trying to bring sense to you. But devotees, some people, the more you talk to them, the less they hear. Like water and dog back. No effect. Brahma said there are certain type of people, if he himself comes and speak to them, they will not listen. So who am I, who are you? But it doesn't mean we shouldn't try. It doesn't mean we should give up. Keep trying. So she explained this to him. But devotees, she said, you are a candle fly, he is the sun. That had no effect. She said, there were more powerful warriors than you, like Bali and so on, and he destroyed them. That had no effect. Then she came to the point of the family. That had no effect. Some people don't care about family, they don't care about herself. Then she mentioned Sita. Do you know who Sita is? Sita Ma is Jagat Janani Jagdambika. She is that Bhadrakali, Mahakali, Kankali. She can destroy this world in a twinkle of an eye. And you think she sits there in Ashok Vatika, that timid person? Ravan, no. That also had no effect upon him. Devotees, when she mentioned all of these points, let us hear the response of Ravan, how he reacted. तब रावण मैं सूता उठाई कहे लागे खल निज प्रभुताई जय राम श्री राम जय जय राम Shri Ram. सुनुते प्रिया मृषा भयमाना जगयोधा को मोहि समाना रामा मोहि समाना जय राम श्री राम जय जय राम श्री राम जय राम श्री राम जय जय राम जय जय राम जय राम श्री राम जय जय राम. जब रावण से अपने पैरों में ले मंदोरी का उठाया और दुष्ट अपना प्रभुता कहने लगा कि हे प्यारी तू व्यर्थी डरती है, संसार में मेरे बराबर योद्धा कौन है? The devotees, at least he has some good ways. When she called him Priyatam, he called her Pyari. Those are nice terms for husband and wife to learn, or those who wish to use such words. Priyatam, and he says, Pyari, oh my dear, my beloved, why are you worrying endlessly and needlessly? He bent down, picked her up. That also is a tender moment. Picked her up and put her to sit at his side. And he began to boast about himself. He began to boast, stop worrying. Who is there in this world who is stronger than me? Who could destroy me? Who? I have destroyed Varun, Kuber, Pawan, Yam, Kal, Dikpal, each and every one, every devata is under my rule. Therefore, why are you worrying? What is there? I'm afraid of none. Beside man and monkey, he got a boon. None could destroy me. Those monkeys, when they came, we burn one tail and we could eat them. They are our food. And then man, we are not afraid of man. I am the mightiest of men. Devotees, this was his response. When he spoke like this, praising himself, and self-praise is no praise. Many of us want to hear praise. That's a whole topic by itself. Praise justly earned is fine. But if I am serving God with the right reason, you think I looking forward to praise? What Bhagwan Krishna say? Do what you have to do, expect nothing in return. But I know what you do and I know what you deserve, and I'll grant you what I give you. Nobody could take it. Wonderful words from Lord Krishna. So devotees, here, let us hear what happened further. Tulsidas says, नाना बेधे कहे, नाना बेधे कहे, तेरे समुझाए, सभा बहोरी राम, सभा बहोरी, बैठे सो जाए, जय राम श्री राम श्री राम
जय राम जय जय राम जय जय राम.
मंदोदरी हृदय अस जाना, मंदोदरी राम मंदोदरी हृदये अस जाना काल विवश राम काल विवश उपजा अभिमाना जय राम श्री राम श्री राम जय राम श्री राम जय जय राम श्री राम जय राम श्री राम जय जय राम श्री राम जय राम श्री अनेक प्रकार से मंदोदरी को समझाया कि वह सभा में जा बैठा। मंदोदरी ने हृदय में जान लिया कि काल के वशीभूत होने से इन्हें अहंकार उत्पन्न हो गया है। Devotees, he tried various ways to reassure her, don't worry, all will be well, we'll deal with them. And devotees, he left her. She's now all alone. And she's thinking, Lord, today I see danger, I see death, I see destruction, I see loss, I see unhappiness. But he's not seeing it that way. But, oh Lord, I take consolation in the fact that I have done my part in this marriage and in this home and in this kingdom and have done my duty towards my husband. I try to knock sense into his head, but he will not listen. Therefore, Bhagwan, everything now is in your hands. And I know he'll be destroyed because you're a son, he's a carnal fly. He's no match. And so, devotees, she bent her head, fearing for the worst. And we all know it did come to pass. So this is what I wish to read for you. But now we have to look at it from different perspectives. Devotees, Mandodari, very, very intelligent, said, my dear husband, Kro Tyag, cast out anger and listen to me patiently. Bhagavad Gita, Lord Krishna speaks about the three gates or three roads to hell. One of them is anger. And devotee, he who angers me controls me. Think of that. Anybody who could get me angry, and you know what to say and what to do, then you can control me. Because you know what my weakness is? That's what the scriptures say, control anger. And then with anger, put a D in front of anger. You don't get danga, you know. D in front of anger is danger. There was once a married couple. Things going well. They had a popo. And why not? And devotees, it so happened the wife was more possessive. Forgetting that it takes two to make one, she wanted to hold on and grab onto the baby all the time. Poor fella, grieving. Well, if you want it, so you fix up. You know. I know you need to interfere in anybody's life. But these things happen. So she is holding on to the baby, very possessive. And he is unhappy. So he began to think, you know what? If she's happy with her baby, I'm going to get my own baby. Now, you know, but this is what a man said, what do you mean? I can't say it here. You know what he means? But it's not what you might be thinking. He didn't go by anybody else. He went into the forest and he saw a mongoose. So he picked up this mongoose and brought it home. And he began to look after the mongoose baby. So she's feeding her baby, and he also began to feed his mongoose baby. She rocking her baby, he rocking mongoose baby. And he's finding satisfaction because after all, many of us fail to realize animals are an important part of life. They might be lower forms of creation, 8.4 million species, but they are important, necessary for survival, necessary for human society, necessary for life. And animals play a great part in emotional satisfaction of human beings. How many have animals as pets? Long ago, the cow was a tremendous pet for our people. The pen was part of the home, and they would tie a hammock, and they would eat there, and they would sleep there. Now they have cricket and cockroach and whatever, batimamsel and whatever. Nothing is wrong, cat and dog and so on. So devotees, pets are an important part in man's emotional stability. So wife had the baby, husband had mongoose. Devotees, every time she had to go, she would tell him, you better tie your baby here. Don't let him come near my baby at all. Or there'll be trouble. So he had to be very careful with that mongoose. And while she was enjoying all the comforts and luxury house with her baby, the human baby. Devotees, one day the milk ran out. So she had to go and fetch milk. So she told him, before you go to cut wood, tie this mongoose. Don't let him come near my child. There will be trouble in this house. And devotees, she went for the milk. And he went after tying the mongoose to gather the pieces of wood. They were living on the edge of the forest, and we are in the forest, we have snakes. And on this time, at this particular very sad day, a snake came crawling through the window. And this child was crying, and he fell asleep. And the snake came and sat right up on his chest. Devotees, the child didn't move, and the snake didn't move when he was sitting on the child's chest. The mongoose now saw that. He knew there's danger. And so, devotees, animals have sense, tremendous sense, If we were to speak about animals alone, it would blow our minds. Animals can tell us when a hurricane is coming, when an earthquake will take place, when tsunami will come, and so much more. So devotees, this mongoose realized danger ahead, and it began to bite and bite and bite and bite in the rope. It freed itself, and it jumped on the snake. And mongoose and snake, them don't saddle. They're not partner at all. They began to fight, tumble, roll, what. Eventually, the mongoose overcame the snake. And in that struggle, blood was all on his face and body. So the mongoose sat by the window and is watching to see when the lady will come. So when she sees what he did, she'll accept him more. And one of the greatest needs of all human beings is the need for love, for attention, for acceptance. If you're rejected and condemned, you feel totally off. And there's too much of this marginalization, alienation in the family, in the community, in the home, in our country. That's not how we should live. There must be that sense of belonging. If you don't have that sense of belonging, our life becomes empty. So this mongoose, or this an animal, is to feel hurt how these ladies should treat him. Because animals have feelings. And so he said he saw the opportunity today to do something to endear himself to her, that when she sees him and she realizes what he did, she'll embrace him and accept him as a son or treat him better. So he's happy sitting by the window, waiting for her to come. In a distance, he spotted her. He couldn't wait for her to come. He jumped through the window, so excited. And he hurried. She's come with a pail of milk on her head. And devotee, when she watched, she saw the mongoose coming. But she didn't see the blood because from a distance. Immediately she thought to her, got angry. This is my mongoose. This is mongoose from home. He has freed himself and is coming to me. Has he killed my child? Did he kill my child? Are you coming to kill me? I'll do for him. Anger. And when the mongoose reached, animals have a way of jumping upon you. When the mongoose jumped, she dyed the whole pale milk on he. Mongoose chutney. Mash him up. Mongoose died. Devotees. Anger made her kill what? A poor creature. She hurried home. She was thinking the worst. I hope nothing has happened to my child, but I saw blood, so he has killed my child. And when she reached, she saw the dead snake and a child smiling and playing. She regretted what she did. And I don't have to tell you, and this might sound bad, when the husband came home, he nearly killed her. Who killed a mongoose, which would have killed her child. But anger took him. But what anger caused? She regretted for the rest of her life. And anger does cause regret. Lord Krishna says, loss of reason leads to anger. Anger leads to violence, and violence leads to death and destruction. Therefore, we all need to do yoga and meditation and deep breathing to control our feelings, our emotions. And I say that, Bhai Motilal told me they're wonderful charts. Before you go, find time to look at them. They're prepared by great individuals to inspire us, to give us further information. And if you, while Katha going on, you had enough of my face and my voice, watch your chart. For a little variety, you'll enjoy it. It's meaningful. And then don't forget the Murtis here. So devotees, Mandodari knew what she was saying, that Ravan and anger, my God. No way. Then devotees, well, let me sing a bhajan and then we'll go on to explain one or two other points. Meera bhajan. O man, chant. The more we are God conscious, the greater control we have over our lives. Lord Krishna says, he is a true yogi who can control his mind, body, and senses. Hare Ram Naam Ras Pije Manova, Ram Naam Ras Pije. Hare Ram Naam Ras Pije Manova, Ram Naam Ras Pije. Hare Ram Naam Ras Pije. तजे को संग सत संग बैठनित हरि चरणन सुन लीजे राम चरणन सुन लीजे कृष्ण चरणन सुन लीजे हरि चरणन सुन लीजे राम नाम रस पीजे हरे राम नाम रस पीजे मनवा राम नाम रस पीजे हाय राम नाम रस पीजे ओ राम काम क्रोध मद लोभ कोह को चित्त से बाहर कीजे. Perform satsang, go to the temple, study the scriptures, cast out the anger and the greed and the jealousy and all the negativity from the mind. Cleanse the mirror of the mind, O man, and there you shall reflect divinity and spirituality. काम क्रोध मद लोभ मोह को चित्त से बाहर कीजे चित्त से बाहर कीजे राम नाम रस पीजे हाय राम नाम रस पीजे हरे राम नाम रस पीजे मनवा. मीरा के प्रभु गिरधर नागर मीरा के प्रभु गिरिधर नागर, मीरा के प्रभु गिरिधर नागर, ताहि रंग में भीजे, ताहि के रंग में भीजे, ताहि के रंग में भीजे, राम नाम रस पीजे, हरे राम नाम रस पीजे, मनवा राम नाम रस पीजे, हाय राम नाम रस पीजे, हे राम नाम रस पीजे। बोले श्री प्रभु रामचंद्र की। So devotees, Mandodar is speaking the truth. And there's another thing in conversation. Devotee, there is two kinds of speech. Well, it's three. I normally say three: plain talk, old talk, and sweet talk. But there's also this way from the spiritual point of view. There's that speech that is pleasant, and there's that speech that is truthful. What is pleasant may not be truthful, and what is truthful may not be pleasant. The words of the scriptures. So what do we want to hear? And this is what's happening in our society right now. I go in there, I like to hear that. I like to hear that. Well, go ahead, you want Ghana, Pachana, you want fun, you want merriment, fix up. When you go before God, you think God will ask you how much time you laugh? God will ask me, how much time you laugh in temple, boy? How much joke you hear? Eh? He will ask you that. It's what good have you done? What good have we done? That is what makes the sense devotees. Otherwise, if you want entertainment, they have plenty cable channel. Plenty. All kind of movies you could watch and laugh, kick. Devotees, think of this. I can only say it. I'm not mocking anybody. I'm not finding fault with anybody. I'm doing just what the scriptures say. Plain talk, straight talk. And devotees, it may not be pleasant, but it's truthful talk. So here, Mandodari spoke to Ravan. You are candle fly. Sri Ram is the divine Lord. And we need to remind ourselves of Sri Ram. Who is Sri Ram? Devotees, sometimes we take Sri Ram, that is just a murti on the temple. But devotees is what we put into it, we get out of it. These murtis can answer our prayer. You remember the Katha with Sita? She saw Sri Ram wants to get married to him. She went in the temple of Goddess Parvati. She prayed, glorified Ma. She placed her foot upon the feet of the Murti. The mala which was around the neck of the Murti fell upon her head. She looked up. The Murti smiled. The Murti spoke and said, Sita, he upon whom you have set your heart shall be yours, meaning you shall get married to Sri Ram. Don't let everybody fool you and talk of Murti Puja. I recall one day in school, this little boy come crying. What happened, boy? So them trying to harass me and mocking me. I said, mocking you? And you have 2 hands and 2 feet like them too. What are they mocking you for? No, they say, how may God have 4 hands and may God have monkey face and monkey head and this and that and the other. I say, okay. Who said it? He pointed out the fella. I said, come by. So he came. I said, you're saying this boy worshiping God with monkey face and elephant head and so on. Yes, so I see that. I see that. I said, good. So you find that funny? You find that's a bad thing? He won't answer that. So I said, here, well, tomorrow I want you to bring a picture of yourself. Bring a picture of you. And bring the best one you have. Don't bring no ugly thing where you're sleeping and dribbling and thing. Bring a good picture of yourself. So he went and he found the best picture of himself. Nice smile and standing up straight and everything up to mark. And he's joyful and happy. He brought and said, sir, look me here. I said, very good. I said, is you? I said, all right. So I said, hand me you now. So he handed me the picture. I held, well, a long time we could do that. I held him here. I said, who is this holding now? He said, well, it's me. I said, wait. So he had 2 you. This you and this you. Which is the real you, boy? You understand what I'm trying to let them understand, devotees? That you don't understand what you're saying, but you want to laugh and mock other people's religion. You say, you, the picture is you. Right, so I'm holding it. But who are holding here now? It's you too. So which is the real you? I say, so to the picture is an iconic representation, our pictorial representation of the form of God that we honor or worship. That's not God. It represents divinity and it stands for something. It's symbolic. And you see, devotees, If we begin to teach our people the importance of symbolism, then we'll take up a lot of the misconception. But when we stick to it as it is, then it stays as it is. There's too much of it. And so, devotees, there are many examples throughout the long years I can give you, but time is going. If you have any doubts, any questions, consult your pundits. And if you're not satisfied with any answer, there are others. There are many programs, and devotees do your own research too. And use your discretion. And you'll see how very meaningful these things are. If only we find the time to look into it and make sense out of it. So devotees, Bhagwan Sri Ram. One even say, I don't worship a dead God. I said, which God dead, boy? I said, what are the qualities of God? He said, well, God doesn't die. God lives forever. God is the most powerful. So I said, which God died, boy? He said, well, them in them picture and them were all them dead. I said, how you know that? You see, this is what they push in their head. Another boy came. He hit a boy. I said, why you hit the boy? He said, the devil make me do it. I said, where the devil lay, boy? He said, still behind my head. I said, all right. I said, I get a mirror. I put the mirror so and I watch. I said, show me where the devil is. You seen behind your head? Yes, sir. Show me the devil is. Look, I'm going to move you here and watch. I moved it here. You seen the devil? I said, shave your head and come tomorrow. I go pay for it. You know, you really shave your head? He come. You really shave, he come. I said, did you see the devil? When the barber was shaving, you saw any devil? He said, no, sir. I said, so where you get this talk from, boy? That the devil make you do it? He said, sir, my mother tell me that. Many of our children are being misled by their own parents. Not Hindu children, I hope. They know, they come temple, they do what is expected of them. I'm not condemning any race, anybody, religion. I'm telling you what young Hindu boys and girls face in the education system. From the bullying, go right back. And we need to have a response to that. And the only response is education and support and unity and togetherness. You ever saw the word unity? The word unity has you and I. You and I, T-Y. If there's no you and there's no I, there's no unity. Community. If we don't live as a community, then we all fall apart. What is community? It had the letter U, it had the letter I. Spirituality. It had the letter U, it had the letter I. So we all have to come together and work together. And if we do that, there's so much more we could do. This is the wisdom of the sages. And so Mandodari used the opportunity to remind her husband of Sri Ram. That same Sri Ram whom he prayed to. And when the Lord appeared, he said, I want beside man and monkey, none should kill me. And today he has forgotten that. Let us not forget who we are in relation to God. There's a master hai jab garba mein hi tabahi prabhu se tuma kaul kiya. मैं बाहर हरि हरि भक्ति करूं तेहि कारण तो ही निकाल दिया इतिहाई जगत में भूल गए तेहि कारण लोग भये दुखिया कभी दी हल है मन चेत धरो भजु राम सिया जिन जन्म दिया. Oh people, when we were within our mother, God bless our mother, our parents. They took all that pain and effort to bring us in the world, to have us. When we were within mother, when 9 months were up or thereabout, we had conscience, we had life. We put our hands inside the womb of our mother. The sage is saying that. And now research has shown that at a certain age in the mother, if you shine a powerful light on the mother's tummy, the child does so. The child does so. The child has consciousness. The child is aware, is alert, is active. In a joke, we need to understand what our scriptures say to us. So this wonderful stuti is saying, when we reach 9 months, we realized it was time for deliverance. So we put our hands together and we prayed and said, Bhagwan, hey Sri Ram, please deliver me safely into this world. And out of gratitude for his safe birth, I promise, I give my word. Bhaju Rama Siyajina Janmadiya. I give my word, I shall be a devotee of yours. Ask yourself, are we devotees of God? And in this, when I say that, I don't mean sometime devotee, part-time devotee, or what kind of devotee you have. We mean full-time committed devotees. So devotees, Mandodari is reminding Ravan of who Sri Ram is. And I'm using the opportunity to remind ourselves. And go back to Ramayana. You should all be reading and studying Ramayana, the English edition. The many things he did. There is a situation that you will face in life that Sri Ram didn't face it. He had family problem. Fight for property. Brother struck down. Sita taken away. Wife taken away. No friend, nobody. Formed bond friendship with monkeys and bears. Built a bridge. had to be creative, and so many things he did. And I want to end all of that by giving you this simple formula. We all live in a digital age. We all know a bit of computer and this and that and the other. Devotees, whenever you're caught in a bind, whenever you want a solution to your problem, then WWSRD. What did that mean? WWSRD. If ever you want solution, then WW, what would? WWS, Shri, R, Ram, D, do. What would Sri Ram have done if he was here? In my position, what would he have done? And if you know your scripture, you get the answer. Acharaj bhari, acharaj bhari, acharaj bhari Ram. To Ram jo tere rachna, acharaj bhari, acharaj bhari Ram. Oh Ram jo tere rachna, acharaj bhari, acharaj bhari Ram. Acharaj bhari, acharaj bhari, acharaj bhari Ram. Ram jo tere rachna, acharaj bhari, acharaj bhari Ram. Now this song has 4 verses. I will just sing 1 or 2. जल के बोध से देह बनाए कामे नर यरुनारी हाथ पाव सब अंग मनोहर भीतर प्राण संचारी राम जो तेरे रचना अचरज भारी अचरज भारी राम ऋषि मुनि निश दिन ध्यान लगावे लखन सके गति सारी ब्रह्मानंद अनंत महाबल ईश्वर शक्ति तुम्हारी तो राम जो तेरी रचना अचरज भारी अचरज भारी राम अचरज भारी अचरज भारी अचरज भारी राम राम जो तेरी रचना अचरज भारी अचरज भारी राम अचरज भारी राम अचरज भारी राम अचरज भारी राम प्रेम से बोले श्री प्रभु रामचंद्र की. Devotees, I cannot go any further. I reached the time that I normally would stop. So therefore, I will now conclude with these remarks. I'm going to tell you this story or this katha from a different perspective. Devotees, the ocean that Sri Ram crossed is the ocean of rag and dvesh, likes and dislikes. Understand what I'm saying? There are likes, things that we like, and things that we don't like. And that's the ocean where we all in situated. We all situated in that ocean of likes and dislikes. And how can we cross it? We have to use the Hanuman principle, a disciplined mind. And devotees, when we use the Hanuman principle, a disciplined mind, then the ego, that is Ravan with the 10 senses, will be destroyed. It takes time, but let it sink in. Let's go further. Ravan represents a Rajasic Prakriti, or Rajas Gun, which means passion. This man has passion too bad, lust for soul, desires, very full of agitation. Mandodari. What does she represent? Sattvic Prakriti or Sato Gun, that nature of peace, of love, of harmony. Isn't that so? You see it here? And so why is she speaking to Ravan? The person who is calm, who is collected, who is full of harmony, who has good sense, will always try to bring sense to the person who has gone wacko. And we know that. So that's why this is what it means she's talking to him. This is what it means. She's trying to get him to get to the right channels. But we all know, people in that situation rarely, if ever, listen. Rarely ever listen. And so devotees, the result is more sin, more pain, more unhappiness. Ravan, by abducting Sita, what is it? It's the ego controlling the mind. And whenever my ego controls my mind, then devotees, I am as good as dead. So how do I therefore overcome that? I have to unleash the power of the mind, Hanuman Baba. Devotees, the intellect, I have to use my intellect. And so I'll be able to overcome those difficult times. There are 5 pitfalls I have to be aware of. There are 5 pitfalls, and what are they? We take the unreal for the real. You don't know who's a true friend and who's a real enemy. You're not seeing a reality, so you take anybody for anything and anything goes. That should not be. Then we take the temporary as being eternal. We feel his body is eternal, not understand his body is subjected to 6 modifications: existence, birth, growth, maturity, sickness, death, decay, and all of these things. But we're holding on to this. Nobody's saying don't take care of the body. But why should we polish the cage and the bird starving? So the soul is not being given what it needs, the spiritual nourishment, and that's the mistake we make. Devotees, we take what is painful and we feel it's pleasurable, hurting people, laughing at people, mocking people. Like the example of the camel. The camel is a strong, sturdy animal. It can go for miles upon miles in the very scorching hot sand and the weather. But when it reaches an oasis, it goes and it begins to bite the prickles in the oasis. And by biting the prickles, it's causing a prickly sensation on its lips. And it's feeling very happy, like you're tickling somebody. But in so doing, each time a prickle enters the lip, it causes blood to flow. And soon the camel drops dead because it had lost so much blood. So what was painful became pleasurable for him. That's a mistake we make. So today's song is nice, it's tasting good. What tomorrow will be the same? That's why religion says, let there be moderation, like the 2 wings of a bird, and balance. A bird with 1 wing can't fly. Bring it from here, go mine him. That don't happen. We take poison for nectar. We take in poison. I take my dumb. I got good boy. I take my, it sound good. I take my, tasting good. But what happens eventually? What happens eventually? You want to tell you a little secret? It won't be a secret again. The person who sells the intoxicating drinks long ago, right, down by Weeside, in a big compound. Devotees, when he died, he left $50 million for his wife and children. When you and I, who fall by the roadside and go make 3 steps forward and 2 sideways and 1 backward, what will you leave for your wife and children? What will you leave for your wife and children? And don't get vexed with me. These are the facts we have to face. It's causing damage, it's burning a hole in the pocket, and you must check and see what it does to the inside. What it does to the inside. And the last mistake we make, that which we should reject, we're holding on to it. We're holding on to it for dear life. Those 5 pitfalls. And these can be avoided. It can be overcome. Devotees, with devotion to Bhagwan Sri Ram. These afflictions are going to sage Patanjali, who wrote for the welfare of all of us. He says, try to control ignorance, arrogance, passion, aversion, and fear of death. Live the good life, oh man. Live the good life. Bole Shri Sita Ramachandra ki. So at this point, we shall have the Havan and Vipani Vinayak. Huh? So, So we shall now have the Havan being done. Because Panditji told me he had some appointment. Be happy he came under this path. And while the Havan is taking place, devotees, let us do a little kirtanam to occupy ourselves, because that is what will take us to overcome all of these maladies that we face in life. Ram Ram bhaju man Hare Hare, Ram Ram bhaju man Hare Hare, Ram Ram bhaju man Hare Hare, bolo Ram Ram
bhaju man Hare Hare,
Ram Ram bhaju man Hare Hare,
Ram Ram bhaju man Hare Hare,
oh Ram Ram bhaju man Hare Hare,
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 रघुकुल भूषण जानकी जीवन, रघुकुल भूषण जानकी जीवन, दशरथ नंदन मुनि मनरंजन, दशरथ नंदन मुनि मनरंजन, राम राम भज मन बोलो
Ram Ram bhaju man Hare Hare,
दीन बंधु कृपा सिंधु, दीनय बंधु कृपा सिंधु, अंतरयामी त्रिभुवन स्वामी, अंतरयामी त्रिभुवन स्वामी, राम राम भजु मन
Hare Hare,
बोलो
Ram Ram bhaju man Hare Hare,
राम राम भजु मन हरे हरे,
Ram Ram bhaju man Hare Hare,
राम राम भजु मन हरे हरे, बोलो
Ram Ram bhaju man Hare Hare,
जन मन रंजन भाव भय भंजन, जन मन रंजन भाव भय भंजन, अलख निरंजन असुर निकंदन, अलख निरंजन यसुर निकंदन, राम राम
bhaju man Hare Hare,
राम राम
bhaju man Hare Hare,
हे परम धामा हे गुण धामा, हे परम धामा हे गुण धामा, हे सुख धामा हे रघुरामा, हे सुख धामा हे रघुरामा, राम राम भज मन बोलो राम राम
bhaju man Hare Hare,
राम राम भज मन हरे हरे,
Ram Ram bhaju man Hare Hare,
हे राम राम भज मन हरे हरे,
Ram Ram bhaju man Hare Hare,
राम राम भज मन हरे हरे,
Ram Ram bhaju man Hare Hare,
राम राम भज मन हरे हरे,
Ram Ram bhaju man Hare Hare,
प्रेम से बोले श्री प्रभु रामचंद्र की, बोले श्री सीतारामचंद्र की। रामायण आरती, सब कोई खड़ा हो जाए, प्लीज ऑल स्टैंड फॉर रामायण आरती डिवोटीज।
आरती श्री रामायण जी की, कीरति कलित ललित सिय की, गावत ब्रह्मा राम जय राम जय जय राम
जय राम श्री राम जय जय राम
श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम
जय राम श्री
राम जय जय राम श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम
श्री राम जय जय राम
Visarjanam. As you stand on the 2 feet of courage and manliness, with faith and belief, pray for yourselves, your near and dear ones. Pray for continued blessings, guidance, help, and protection. Our Divine Father, straight down to give you the courage, the patience, the strength, the tolerance, the understanding, and the willpower, like Mandodari, to face up to adversity and to stay on the path of spirituality. Ask Him to shower His grace and mercy upon you and your home. We pray. Om Mangalam Asmat Gurunam Mangalam Me Astu Sarvesham Mangalam Bhavatu Om Sarvesham Swasti Bhavatu Sarvesham Shanti Bhavatu Sarvesham Pur Bhavatu Sarvesham Mangalam Bhavatu Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinah Sarve Santu Niramayah Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu Ma Kashchit Dukbhag Bhavet Om Namah Shivaya Shubham Shubham Kuru Kuru Om Mangalam Bhagwan Vishnu Mangalam Garudhvajam Mangalam Pundari Kaksha Mangalayatano Hari Om Avahanam Na Janami Visarjanam Pujam Chaiva Na Janami Chammatam Padmeshwara Tvameva Matai Chapitai Tvameva Bandho Chasekha Tvameva Vidya Dravinam Tvameva Sarvam Mama Deva Deva Om Shanti 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 बोले श्री सीताराम चंद्र की जय, उमापति महादेव की जय, पवन सुत हनुमान की जय, आदि शक्ति स्वाहा माता की जय, उड़ैसा जगन्नाथ की जय, बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय, बोले श्री गुरु महाराज की जय, सत्य सनातन धर्म की शुभ मस्तु, कल्याण मस्तु। आपको धन्यवाद, सत्य आशीर्वाद। आप लोग बैठ जाएंगे। पाहिमाम त्राहिमाम। ओम तत्सत। शक्ति शरणम।